Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. If you've been following us, you'll know this is the Speed Slash. You know we're going to hit 70 mile an hour on stock Traxxas parts one way or the other. Got a few new items. We're going to go down here and get a test one last time on the current setup. Then in this box is what we're going to need to get to 70 mile an hour. Let's go get a test run right quick, see what the top speed as it says is. Then we're going to come back and show you what's in the box. We're going to see what we can get, then we're going to go show you what's in the box. Let's go a little farther up the road there. That ought to do it. All right, here we go. Half throttle, wide open. Here we go. Let's hope we stay connected to satellites this time. Gonna be out of battery. All right, here we go. Quarter throttle, half throttle, full throttle. That's all it's got. All right, now to show you what's in the box. In keeping with our theme like we have from the very beginning, we're gonna do this 70 mile an hour at least on stock Traxxas parts. And we are. Let me show you what I got. We have genuine Traxxas parts. Everybody see that? 17 millimeter wheel adapters. We have genuine Traxxas parts. These are the wheels that fits on the, I'm thinking, the X01. These are, they call them banded. Tire wheel assembly, glued black disc wheels. I believe they're called banded. I'll correct that. I'll put a note up on the screen if I don't know what I'm talking about. I might not. Front and rear. This is for another project. Broke some parts. Oh well. We are going to put these tires and wheels on this car to stop the ballooning that you just saw in that video. I ain't gonna bore you with the installation, but I will be right back when we get all this stuff put on. Stay with us. And there we are. Right here's the two part numbers, stock Traxxas. I'm sorry you couldn't see that for the glare. There's the adapters. There's the tires, two sets. There's what they look like. Everything mounts up and works perfect. As soon as this battery gets charged, we're gonna go down here and see if we can do any good. Let's do a quick size comparison between the original tires and the ones that was on it. These may be basically the same height, but one thing about it, these are not going to balloon up. These are not going to balloon up like these soft tires. In turn, well, we shouldn't be off-road with them anyway. If we are, we're going to be in trouble. Also, we got a little more tread to the ground, a little more meat to the pavement. So as soon as this battery gets charged and it's taking its time, we're going to go down here and see what this thing will do on this run. I feel like we're going to get 70. We got 66. We're going to get 68 to 70. We're going to get there. All right, we're here again. We've got the changes on there, as you can see, the tires and everything. So we're linked up with 16 satellites. Let's go ahead and do track and start. Let's see what this thing will do. Nothing coming on the superhighway. There's about the same starting point we had a while ago. Quarter throttle, half, full throttle. All right, we're gonna hit stop and read. That was another 66 mile an hour pass. We got one more before the battery craps out, so let's go ahead. We're gonna hit track and start. One more pass and then the battery will be about shot with the gearing we've got in this thing. At least the tires wasn't ballooning, so we're on the right track. We may have got all we're going to get out of Traxxas. All right. We're going to hit stop and read. Well, looks like 66. We did not get ballooning on the tires. I'm really happy with that. Happy with its setup so far. I believe we're on the right track. But I'm going to stand with, this is all we're going to get out of the Traxxas motor and gear. And I've got the tallest spur gear and pinion you can put in it as far as getting speed. I may try a little tuning, I don't know. But with the combination I have, the motor gets super hot. All right. So we have put a taller gear in it. We have checked the alignment, corrected that. We've made all the adjustments. This is probably the last go round with full Traxxas parts. So we're gonna go ahead and see what we can get. We got 16 satellites. We're gonna go ahead and hit track. We're gonna go ahead and hit start. I'm gonna run this thing up the road, get a clear run. Hopefully this place won't turn into an interstate. Right about there to do it. Okay, here we go. There's a quarter throttle, half throttle, wide open. Reading. I doubt if it's got enough juice to give it another fair shakedown, but let's go ahead and start. Track, start. Phone's laying out here in the middle of the ground. Quarter throttle, half throttle, wide open. Well, we hit the ditch. Let's go see what we got. Too far away for me to read. Stop, read. Huh. We got 68 on that one. 68 miles an hour. So close, so close. We're trying for 70. We're trying for 70. Any suggestions? If y'all have any suggestions, leave them down below. We like 2 miles an hour. I don't really want to give up on Traxxas till we hit 70. Then we're going to go with a different motor. ESC, we're going to change up a bunch of things, but I want to hit 70 miles an hour on stock Traxxas parts. I doubt if it's got enough juice to give it another shake, but let's try it. Track. Start. 2 mile an hour, folks. That's all we like. Stock Traxxas. Until we done this right here, I was ready to give up and throw in the towel and get some aftermarket parts, but I think we'll stick with stock Traxxas once again. See if we can't. I think we can get there. I'm not done yet. Not done yet. The battery's done, but I'm not. Y'all have a great day. See you on the next one. Like I say, folks, this thing it's warm. I may go into the set and see if I can adjust anything, but I believe we've got all we're going to get. I am satisfied with the tire and wheel setup. I think it's about time to move on to a different motor and see what we can get. Because I know the car's got more, there's more out there, but I believe on this 3S setup that we're currently running, I believe we've got all we're going to get. I may get an adapter and run a Spectrum battery in it just to see what happens, see if it's any different or any more power than Traxxas, but there we go. We're away from the original theme of all Traxxas. But it may be time to move on. Let's go back up here to the garage and take one last look on the bench before we call it quits. All right, we're going to end the video right there and we're going to leave it at this. I've got the battery, I put it in store mode. It's getting it into where it's safe to throw in a box and store away. I did adjust the toe in. I had that off just a little bit. I adjusted the caster, camber. I stood the tire up a little straighter. Also, that run I forgot to mention, I did tighten up the slipper clutch. It will, if you lay into the throttle from the get-go, it will jerk a wheelie now since I tightened it up. It may be a little too tight, but I was trying to eliminate any loss of power from that point. My son pointed that out because he put a straight slipper clutch, or eliminated the slipper clutch in one of his, so it's a direct drive. But anyway, there's that. I guess it's time to move on. We're going to get a different motor. We're going to do something. I'm going to check these gears, look at those, and make sure there's not any more possibility of a different gear setup. I've got some people's give me some direction to go with it. I may try that one more time. But if y'all like the video, please like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned. We're going to hit 70 miles an hour with this thing and beyond. Have a great day and God bless. But wait, there's more. I was digging through my parts. I currently have a 20 tooth in there. I found, come on, focus, a 22 tooth. 22 tooth. We're gonna let this battery charge up, and probably later this afternoon or in the morning, we're gonna run this thing. That's the tallest one I've got. I don't know if you can order one taller, but we're gonna put this new pinion in there. It's a 22 tooth. We got room for adjustment. Then we might hit 70. Who knows? I'm not done yet. Stay tuned.